For the next GP, tires will make a short journey from your logistics center in Didcot to the Silverstone circuit. Could you explain exactly what happens in Didcot for each Grand Prix?
Well, Didcot is our race support centre. It's in the UK, just about an hour away from London. We have the team engineers there, and also the tyre fitting service. They do Formula 1, of course, but they're also supporting many other race series that we participate around the world. So it's a very important base for us, and they'll be taking the short journey up the motorway from their base to Silverstone. It is, for many of our team, one of our home Grand Prix. And you know, it's 12 trucks going up the motorway, and you'll probably see us travelling up there on Tuesday morning. So yeah, it's a fun time, because the British Grand Prix is very special for so many of them, and I know they're all looking forward to it.
How the tyres are distributed to the teams? Are they allocated set by set or singularly?
Well, this is something that's been talked about a little bit this season, actually. It's as if Pirelli might be in a position to decide which car, which driver gets which tyre. The reality is quite different. We supply to the FIA a list of barcodes. Each tyre has a barcode on it, much as you'd see when you go shopping. You know, you see a barcode, we have those on a tyre. And the FIA has a list of them, and then they decide on a random basis which barcode is going to be grouped with another barcode to make up a set of tyres. And then they decide which car it's going on and which driver is going to have them. So it's a very random process, and it's something that the FIA controls, not Pirelli.
Could you explain how and where do you make the quality control on F1 tyres?
Well, that famous barcode I've just mentioned allows you to actually trace the full history of a tyre. So you can read the barcode, and you can have online a full history of all the quality controls that have taken place. From the finished product, where we perform X-ray, shearography, and we do force and moment analysis of the tyre, right the way back actually to who made the tyre, when the ingredients were put together, what day the ingredients arrived in our factory. So it gives us a total traceability of each individual tyre and the history of that tyre. And of course that allows us to maintain the high quality performance that we've had in the 18 months we've been in Formula 1.
In Silverstone, Pirelli will bring hard and soft tyres. Could you explain this choice?
Well, Silverstone is a tough circuit, and of course for the British weather, which is famously unpredictable. So we could have actually quite hot conditions, maybe up to 35 degrees on the track temperature, down to probably 10 degrees. So that gives a big challenge for the tyres, because it's such a fast circuit, very high lateral loads, can be one of the most abrasive and aggressive circuits if we do have those hot temperatures. So that's why you have the harder tyre, because you might encounter those really hot conditions. The famous cold conditions as well, that's why you need a soft tyre. You need to have the two extremes covered. But it would just be easy if that was the only problem. You know, the rain is also a famous British problem, and Silverstone is a big circuit. So you have a problem of maybe having half the circuit wet, half a circuit dry, as we saw last year, and that's where the intermediate tyre comes into play. So it's a fascinating circuit. It's a tough circuit for tyres, but it's one of the great historical circuits on the Formula 1 calendar. So we're looking forward to seeing how we get on.